If you're tired of chasing clients, sending cold DMs and spending hours on Instagram with little to no results, this video is for you. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can turn your Instagram into an inbound lead machine in 3 simple steps. And also, this doesn't require a large following. You don't need millions of followers. You don't need thousands of followers. You just need the right followers. And by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name's James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media. I help entrepreneurs and business owners like yourself build content systems to save them time and also scale their business. But anyway, let's get into the video. So right now, you're posting content, you're engaging, and maybe, and yes, I am reading from this, by the way, and you're even maybe running ads, but you're still not getting high quality leads who are ready to buy. Your business is doing well, okay, it's doing well, but you're getting on these calls and most of the time they're actually like not qualified, they're not ready to buy, and they're not saying like just send the invoice, okay? They're actually giving you resistance. You're hopping on these calls and they're like, I don't know if I want to do it, it's too much, etc. Like, you get those calls. You're dealing with people who ghost you and they tell you they need to think about it, or worse, as I said, ask for discounts, okay? What if instead of chasing, your content did the selling for you? Imagine waking up to DMs from dream clients saying, I've been following you for a while, I love your content, I'm ready to work with you. No hard selling, no convincing, just clients ready to pay, and literally saying send the invoice, okay? This is how you can make that happen. This is how you're going to attract high quality clients, and you're going to use content to sell instead of using all those outdated methods like VSL, like an ads to a VSL, and they hop on the call and they're like, what do you actually do, bro? They don't even know what you do, okay? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your Instagram into an inbound lead machine so you can attract high ticket clients on autopilot, okay? So let's get into it. So first, you want to get consistent high quality leads, but right now it feels like a struggle. Some months your calendar is fully booked, while other months are completely dry, and it's probably exhausting for you. You don't have a predictable system that brings in high ticket clients and leads without you constantly chasing. You're tired of relying on word of mouth, referrals, or random Instagram engagement spikes. Number two, you want clients to come to you, but right now you're stuck hard selling. So you're constantly in the DMs trying to convince people to book a call, but they either are not the right fit, so they've engaged with your content and they're not the right fit, or they just ghost you. Your sales calls feels like a battle, and you're tired of handling objections and trying to prove your worth. You literally just want people to hop on a call and say send the invoice. You see other coaches closing deals effortlessly while you're stuck feeling like you have to chase people down. And 3, you want to stand out, but right now you feel invisible in a crowded market. You're creating content, but it's just not attracting the right audience. You get engagement, but not real leads. Feels like everyone is saying the same thing. Trust me, everyone is saying the same thing, and you don't know how to position yourself differently. You see other people in your niche growing fast and wondering what are they doing and what you're not. Like literally, like a couple months ago, like even like a year ago, I was thinking the same thing, like what am I doing wrong? I'm literally trying everything. And number 4, you want your content to convert, but right now it's not bringing in clients. You're spending time posting, but it feels like you're just talking to the void, and you're attracting low quality leads, people who love your content but just can't afford your services. That's not a good thing, okay? You may be getting loads of views, but they're not the right quality people. And you're also not sure how to create content that actually moves people from interested to I'm literally ready to buy, okay? Number 5, you want to create more content, but right now you don't have the time. You're running your business, serving clients, managing a team, whatever. Content creation feels like a full-time job on top of everything else. And yes, again, I am reading from this, by the way, just so you know, I'm like not sounding like a robot. I wrote this out. And you also know you need to be consistent on social media, but researching, scripting, filming, and editing takes way too long. It does take a long time. I'm gonna be honest. Number 6, you want social media to bring in clients, but right now it feels like a black hole. You're spending hours on Instagram engaging, posting, DMing, but not leading to a lot of book calls, or again, they're not qualified. And you wonder if this is going to work, ever going to work out, okay? You feel like you're on a content treadmill, constantly posting, but not seeing a clear ROI. After watching this video, I literally guarantee all of this will be the opposite. And all you want is a predictable system that brings in high quality leads on autopilot. You want sales calls where people just say, send me the invoice. You want to be the go-to authority in your niche, and you want to create content that works for you 24/7, like basically sales assets. And before we get into the value, quickly speak about what's stopping you from getting there. Number one is you literally don't have a clear content strategy. You're just like spraying and praying basically. You think more followers equals more sales, but that's completely the opposite. Trust me, I was getting 10 million views a month on my social media. I was hardly getting any sales from that. Third, you're afraid to sell on social media, so you're afraid to actually say to people, I literally sell this thing, like, can you buy it? Like, you shouldn't be scared of doing that at all. And four, you've tried posting before but it just didn't work. Maybe you've been posting, or you've posted in the past and you gave up because it just didn't work. But you need to understand as well that consistency is key. And number five, you don't have the time or skill to do it right. So you don't have the content creation skills, you don't know what works, you don't even have the time. Okay, so this video is for you, and I would just want to say straight away, what you need is something called a content ecosystem, and I want to explain exactly how you can do that on Instagram, how you can build a content ecosystem on Instagram in 3 simple steps. So anyway, let's get into what you should actually do. So first, you need ads. Okay, you need a consistent flow of qualified leads and ideal clients in your world every single day. And posting organic content, it's unpredictable. Okay, it doesn't do it all the time. You post a piece of content, you don't know who it's going to go to, you don't know where it's going to go. Sometimes it's going to go to your ideal client, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it goes to loads of people, and sometimes it doesn't. You can't control it, and this is a bad thing. Okay, you need a predictable way to go to your ideal client on a daily basis. So what you should do is run ads. Okay, really simple ads, and these aren't your normal ads like, oh, just run ads to a VSL. No, it's nothing like that. It's just getting ideal clients into your world. And this ad is called, I like to call it organic content on steroids, because it's basically an Instagram profile visit ad. So all you're going to do is set up a really simple ad that literally calls out your exact ideal client. So if you're a so-and-so, you're doing well, for example, you're struggling with so-and-so and you want to so-and-so, follow me, scroll through my content, because I teach people exactly like you how to their desired outcome. So all you're doing is optimizing for these people to follow you. And the best thing about these ads is they're quite cheap. They're like $10 to $15 to $30 a day, and all you have to do is put one ad on. And it's not like one of those ads where you have to test loads of creatives. You'll probably find a really good creative within like 2 to 3 videos and 2 to 3 ads that you set up. So you set it up, people follow you on a daily basis, and these aren't just random followers, they're ideal clients. Okay, this is the best part about this ad. You could set it up, you can target your exact ideal client, and this is getting people into your ecosystem and into your funnel basically. So that's the first thing. You need ads. You need to run ads. Like, you can't just rely on the organic algorithm. Yes, it works well. Don't, like, I literally sell organic content, so I'm saying this with like the truth. Like, you do need organic content, but you need ads as well, just to get ideal clients into your world. And as I said, this is organic content on steroids. So it is organic content, but it's just a little ad ran on top of it to get ideal clients into your world. That's the first thing you can do. And also, you are going to use organic content to get ideal clients into your world. It will do, especially if your messaging's correct. And by the way, quickly, if you want us to build you a content system to save you time and scale your business to new heights, just check out the first link in the description. If you're not ready for that, check out the second link in the description. It's going to take you to a full free personal branding course. But anyway, back to the video. So the next thing you really need, and I'm going to put myself a bit smaller here, is consistent organic content. Now, I just said organic content isn't reliable to get ideal clients into your world all the time, which is true, but it's good to nurture and build up trust. The old ways don't work anymore. As I said, you can no longer just run ads to a landing page or a VSL, or you can no longer just run ads so they can join a webinar, for example, and expect people to convert. You need content. But not just content where you post one time a week and just like forget about it. You need consistent content at least 5 times a week, because they're going to keep on seeing you. That's the whole point of a content ecosystem, which I said you needed at the start. It's getting in front of your prospect's face 24/7, and if you're only posting like 1 time a week, it's not going to do that. So you need to be consistent with this. You need to post at least 5 times a week. And there's 3 types of content you should be creating, and 3 kind of styles. What I'm going to speak about these in different ways as well. One is growth content, and this is basically engagement content. So you're trying to get as many followers as possible. You're researching your industry, seeing what's already working, and then going all in on that and adding your own unique spin to it. This whole point of this is just to get more people onto you and to like build up your credibility a bit, because the more followers you have, the more credibility you do actually have. It's sad, but it's true. But yeah, this is as I did say though at the start, you don't need a huge following to get clients. This is again just going to build up your following, this type of content. The next is niche authority, and this is basically positioning yourself as the best, showing people you actually know your shit. So this is types of content like social proof, so you're showing you've got client results. This is step-by-step like kind of tutorials, like really niche. Like let's just say for me example, I have a unique mechanism, which is ads, organic content, and I'll speak about the next thing in a minute. But I have a whole unique mechanism, and I speak about that within my niche content. I speak about certain things that's not going to get views, and I don't really care if it gets views or not, but this is going to go to my ideal client and nurture them. So that's why I create niche content, step-by-step processes, just giving value and really helping them get small wins, so it really just pushes them over the edge, so they're like, okay, definitely need to buy from James. Okay, and last but not least is personal content, and this is where you build a connection with your content, with your audience. So you're posting certain things about your life. You don't have to go too deep into your life, but certain things that you don't speak about regularly and certain things like you like outside of business and outside of what you do. So for example, for me, cigars, I post some cigars and everything like that, and I post certain things. I like the gym, I post pictures of me at the gym, etc. So just being personal and building a connection with your audience. And basically growth content is engagement content, so trying to get as much as engagement as you can. I would say personal is kind of building, like getting people to be your true fan. And then I would say niche authority is sales posts, so you're basically showing social proof, and this turns people from like kind of cold to warm to a sale. Okay, and also what you really want to do is implement something called ManyChat, and this is where you actually grab your leads. So ManyChat is basically an automation platform that links with Instagram. You've probably seen all these people saying comment the word keyword, I'll send you over a free training. This is what ManyChat does. Whenever someone comments a keyword on your post, they're going to get sent over that free resource you said automatically. The good thing about this is there's kind of I'd say three good things about ManyChat. You're getting loads of comments, which means engagement, and your videos are going to be pushed out to more people. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is it starts conversations in the direct messages, and you can go in there yourself after and try to set them on a call if they look warm and qualified. The third thing is it grabs their email, so you can set up a ManyChat sequence that actually grabs the person's email and adds it to your email list automatically. So you can also hit them from another angle, which is emails. Okay, and I will speak about that later on. Okay, also you want to post on your Instagram story, so you want to be as active as possible. You want to be in front of your prospect's face 24/7, building up trust with them, and just always be in front of them so they don't forget about you. And so when they actually want to take action and when they need help, you're top of mind. Okay, so Instagram stories, I like to post multiple frameworks. I just post value on there. I post clients' results. I post when I post a YouTube video. I'll talk about that in a minute. And I also post sequences. And there's many frameworks you can use to actually get clients on your Instagram stories. But I want to run you through one that you can implement like straight after this. Get results from like that. So what you can do is you can post a poll on your story with a question you know your ideal client's going to answer yes to. I'm going to go a bit bigger for this. On the next story, you post your story. So I was in the same position. I went from here to here to here. On the next story after that, post a client story with the same framework. And then on the final story, post a poll saying, would you like the same results? And make sure the answers are fuck yes or 100% send me more info. Anyone who answers that poll, they're such a warm lead. You really need to reach out to them and just simply set them on a call. Just be like, okay, you're interested. Let's get on a call. Talk in more detail. Okay, obviously you don't say that, but I'll speak about appointment setting in a minute, but I don't want to go through that in today's video because I just want to go through three things. So yeah, you need ManyChat, you need Instagram stories, and you need consistent content. And this is just to really be in front of your prospect's face 24/7. If let's just do an example. Let's just say your competitor, they post 5 times a week. They post on their story every day, and they also run an ad. You're posting once a week on just organic content, nothing else. Who do you think they're going to choose? Your competitor, because they're in front of their face 24/7, building up trust, and you're in front of their face 1 time a week. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Even if you're giving way more value than this person, they're still going to win because they're in front of their face 24/7. They can't get away from them. And that's what you want to do. Oh, sorry, my light went out. But you want to be in front of their face 24/7, so eventually they buy from you or block you. Okay, that's the only 2 ways they can get away from you. Either buy from you or they block you. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And that's the second thing, which is consistent short form content. Okay, consistent short form content, so you're in front of their face 24/7. Create content, engage audience, grow true fans, drive sales. Okay, finally, which is nothing to do with Instagram. I know I did say this is how to get inbound leads from Instagram, but posting short form content just truly isn't enough anymore. You need to post at least 1 times a week on YouTube, longer form pieces of content. And you may think it takes loads of time, this takes loads of time, but that's not true. Okay, all you have to do is film the video like I'm doing right now, raw and authentic. YouTube's really popping right now with raw and authentic videos. No thumbnail, just raw and authentic, giving value. And you don't let me just state this. You shouldn't care about views on YouTube. You should use it as a nurturing mechanism. So what you really want to do is, again, be in front of your prospect's face 24/7 for as long as possible. And the only way you can do this is by hitting them from all angles. You're going to run this ad, okay? They're going to come into your world. They're going to keep on seeing consistent short form content from you. Instagram stories, many chat sequences. They're going to have conversations with you in the DMs from the many chat sequences. Then they're going to find out, oh, you have a YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, even more value. They're going to keep on seeing you for a longer period of time and build up that trust quicker. And also you can have an email list. You can hit them from that angle. But what you truly need is a content ecosystem. And you can't do that from just one kind of platform. You need at least 2, I would say, and even better if you repurpose your short form to other platforms. Okay, but long form is super important. It builds up that 7 hours of trust quick. We're in something called a trust recession right now. I know I say this a lot, but it's true. People just don't trust people as much anymore, especially buying online, and it takes longer. It's a longer sales cycle, and the way you can make it quicker and speed it up is by having all this content in front of their face 24/7. Okay, so what I would suggest as well to get clients quickly from YouTube is posting a client interview. Okay, posting a client interview or whatever you want to do, client interview, and then sending it to all the old leads in your pipeline. This would cook. I'm telling you, this would cook. This would do super well. You create an interview with your client, you interview them, you cut it up into short form pieces of content, post it on your short form platforms, but also send the link over to your old leads who have either hopped on calls with you and just didn't close, or who are about to hop on a call with you, or who have shown interest in your content and everything like that, and you've already started conversations with them. This would absolutely cook. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this. That would cook though. But anyway, I don't even know why I put this here. Short form content versus long form. You need both. Okay, you need both. You need both. I'm telling you right now. If you don't have both, you especially if you don't have long form. I would actually say this. Actually, long form is probably more important than short form. Okay, I said it. I know I sell short form content. I said it. There you go. I said it. But yeah, long form is way more important because it just builds up trust quicker. It's longer form content. If you think about it, you're watching this video for about half an hour now. Maybe. I don't know how long it's been. You're going to build up way more trust for me rather than me posting a 30-second video. Okay, if that makes sense. So I would say long form content is more important. Okay, and yeah, this is all you need to turn your Instagram into an inbound lead machine. And yeah, as I said, you can also add in an email list, so you can write an email every single day, send it out to people. And what I like to do, I have this little PS at the end of my emails, So let's just say everyone's gone through my content and they're ready to work with me. I have this little call to action where it says, PS, here's 3 ways you can go deeper with me. I've learned this from Dan Bolton, shout out to him. If you want a free course, watch this. If you want us to implement a content system, go here. Goes to my video sales letter and landing page. And if you've been watching my content for a while and just want to get started, book in a call. Okay, that's what I have in my emails every day, so I'm not hard selling them. I'm just saying, if you want the option to work with me, go ahead. Okay, so you can have an email list, and even better is appointment setting. So reaching out to everyone who's interacted with your short form content. You can't really do this for YouTube, but for short form content, everyone who interacts multiple times, reach out to them, start conversations, and try and get them on a call. Sell the call in the DMs, not the service. This is going to allow you to have an ecosystem, a content ecosystem that literally works for you 24/7. Because the good thing about all this content is an asset. It's around forever. When new people come into your page from the ad, they're going to see your content. They're going to build up trust for you over time. It may be 3 months down the line that they buy from you. It may be 6 months. It may be a year. It may be 2 weeks. But eventually they will buy from you because they're in your ecosystem and they're stuck in it unless they block you. Literally, simple as that. Okay, they're stuck in your ecosystem if you have this. So that's really the process. There's no set in stone process for this. You might book calls from short form content. You might book calls from appointment setting. You might book calls from ManyChat. You might book calls from YouTube. You might book calls from your email list. Okay, there's no set in stone that one thing's going to book in calls, but we know you're going to get book calls from all angles because you have an ecosystem and you're in front of your prospect's face 24/7. So that's the really simple 3-step process you can implement to turn your Instagram into an inbound lead machine. I know I went off topic and spoke about YouTube, but you need long form, I'm telling you right now. So you're going to run a simple ad, get ideal clients into your world, consistent short form content, longer form content, and you can even implement email list and also appointment setting in there. But again, yeah, that's what you need to do, and I guarantee if you implement this over time, it will start building up and you will get clients. Yeah, I hope you got some value from this video. If you found this valuable and want to check out my other videos, there's going to be some up here that you can check out. And again, if you do want a free course, a full free course, check out the second link in the description. You can access that for free. It's around 2 hours and 58 minutes full of value, but I would just suggest watching it on 1.5 speed if you're a busy business owner, which I am speaking to you. But yeah, I hope you got some value from this. Again, subscribe, everything like that. I post like this at least 2 times a week, and yeah, peace.